Tesla today, and I flew from Townsville to Brisbane to pick it up. I chose to do it that way because I wanted to do the whole Queensland road trip and learn the goods and the bads of all the charging stations throughout Queensland. I want to be able to do the truth about electric cars and really experience it firsthand, to be able to explain to our customers along the way all the tricks and the things that I learned that way. Come and have a look at the car. It's just absolutely amazing. The handles pop in, but as you get in, it's just clean and slick. There's a whole new roof up here. It's so much space and room. It is really like trying to get into a spaceship. It'll take me a while to get used to all the controls and everything, but it really is exciting. Everything's voice activated. I can just say in command. It has auto driving. It holds in your lane. It's got all the safety equipment, and I can't wait to get it on the highway and to give it a go. But I'll learn a hell of a lot more next week. There's no doubt about that. So I'm driving today from Brisbane through to Townsville, but I've got a lot of customers that want to see along the way. I've got 14 motels that are very interested in an EV charger, which I'm going to pop in. I'm going to drop in. My next stop is going to be Gympie. Navigate me to the Tesla supercharger in Gympie. There it is. So we're going straight to Gympie. It tells me that it's 170 kilometres and it'll take 36%. I should get there in an hour and 49 minutes. It's pretty cool. I'll see you guys later. Just arrived to the Gympie station. It was almost a full house. It was a full house here before. God is finished. So now it's down to 50% left in my battery. But this thing's so fast, it's pretty much charged it in about 20 minutes. So I'm in Gympie. So I just did my first drive on the highway in the new Tesla. So I just drove from Brisbane to the supercharger station in Gympie. It's about just under 200 kilometres, about 180 kilometres to get here. So I did that on. So I arrived here with about 50% left in the tank. So I charged it up. It went about 15 minutes to charge it back up to 80%. Tesla likes to keep it at about 80% charge. It was really easy to do. Look, this car is amazing to drive. Probably the most safest car I've ever driven. It just hugs the road incredibly well. Safety. It's just got cameras all around it. It's just, even going around the traffic, it has self-driving and incredible how it just stays in the middle of the lane, push you in the middle of the lane if you're slightly getting out of the lane. But incredible. It was a really smooth drive, and it was pretty bad conditions. It was raining the whole way here, and it just felt like at not one stage did it ever deviate off there. It was just so smooth and so easy. So no, it was really good drive. So my next drive I'm off to Childers. I've got a motel there that wants an EV charger, so I'm going to pull in there. It should only take it's about another 120 kilometres, so it'd be no problems. I probably don't even need to fill up there, because I'm not going to stay in Childers very long. I'm going to then take off and go to Bundaberg, where there's two more motels and one EV chargers that I'm going to stop in and see. But no, it was an incredible drive, nice and smooth, and I'll see you in Childers. So when you buy a Tesla from the shop, they actually don't come with a charging lead. Can you believe that? I think that's something they need to definitely sort out, because when you got to drive it back to Townsville, there's not many places you can buy a cable for an EV charger yet. So you got to buy them online. It can take a few days. So I mapped it all through, and I said, look, it wouldn't be a problem. So all the chargers I wanted to go to had cables. So every 150 to 200 kilometers, there was definitely charges with cables and fast chargers. However, I made the rookie error. I got into Childers and it wasn't working very well, and the big charger, it kept on stopping. So I said, look, I'll get to Bundaberg, no problems. There's 4 or 5 chargers there I can use. Well, what a mistake. The the only charger that I could find that was fast enough didn't have a cable. It had the charger but didn't have the cable. So there I was, couldn't use it. So there I was driving around Bundaberg and with nowhere really to charge. So I finally found one place to charge, and it was a free Tesla charger, but it's slow. It's only 11 kilowatt hours, 11 kilowatt an hour. So here I am, a rookie error, not checking and doing my homework well enough. So you need to do a little bit of research and don't get stuck in Bundaberg and like I am right now, waiting 2 hours before I can go to bed. When you're looking to charge your EV, there is two types of chargers. There's a DC charger and an AC charger. The DC chargers are a lot faster. They generally on the highway, they're usually 50 kilowatt. So you can charge, so for example, if you've got a 75 kilowatt hour engine like the Tesla Y, 50 kilowatt DC will take, about an hour and a half for a full charge, but usually you're not always empty, so it's a good way to top up. Usually, so they're the ones you're sort of looking for if you're traveling. But if you've got plenty of time, you're better off using the AC charger. The AC charger is a lot better for the battery life of your vehicle. It's slower, but it's also just better. It trickle charges it. But most of the ones you want to look for are the 22 kilowatt AC charger. They will usually, for a full charge, they might take up to 3 to 4 hours to charge your car. The Tesla chargers you see on the highway, they're 11 kilowatt. That's about as much as the Tesla will take anyway. They are slower, but they're awesome to, they're really good to top up. But they're not the ones you want to look for if you want to travel through quickly. They're the ones you want to go to if you're going to a motel, you really want to look for these AC chargers like the 22 kilowatt AC or the Tesla 11 kilowatt AC charger. They're the ones that you're looking for. They're better for your car, better for the long-term battery life of your vehicle, which is what you want to look after. What I've seen firsthand is the importance for motels to really start considering getting EV chargers in there. I haven't had one motel with an EV charger, and for considering how many new EVs are coming into Australia monthly, it's incredible. Like 7,000 came in again this month. So if you look at there's 10% of all new cars are electric vehicles in Australia, closer to 15% last month. So if you look about it in 18 months time, they're predicting up to 30% of all new cars will be electric. Your motels, you got to have at least one EV charger, or else you're going to lose significant amount of customers coming to your motel. We want to be able to charge up overnight slowly and wake up with a brand new full tank. We don't want to be lining up on the highway because, as you can see, so many more new cars are coming. People don't want to. It's going to take a long time charging up on the highway. There just isn't enough highway chargers at the moment. I know a lot more are coming in, but people like the comfort of sleeping the night in their motel and charging up in the morning. So if you want a significant advantage in your motel, I would be getting an EV charger. Your motel will be the motel without Wi-Fi if you don't get one. That's how I see it, and that's how it will just happen. So if I was you, I would definitely consider getting an EV charger as quick as you can and get on that EV highway and be part of the Horan and Bird EV highway as well, so we can all our customers will be able to go to your motels and use your beautiful facilities. So today's the last leg of the trip. I'm going to go from Mackay through to Townsville. I do have a bunch of people to see, so it will take me a little while. I've got 2 or 3 people to see in Mackay, plus I'm going to drop into the Horan and Bird office in Mackay to say hello to the team. And then from there, I'll top up in Proserpine. I'll check out their station there. Then I'll go to the beautiful Bowen. Bowen's got a magnificent charger right on the beach, so I'm going to go in and stop in there. Then from there, I'll drop into the Burdekin charger to see my mum and dad. They live in Ayr, which is good, my family. I'll drop in there, and then the last stop will be Townsville, and get back to the Townsville Horan and Bird office, and I'll let you know how I go. I'm just finishing off the charging now. As you can see, I've got 97% charged. I've got 5 minutes remaining, and I've just typed in my next location, which is the next charging location, which is in Proserpine. It's at 15 Dobbin Street. As you can see, it's about 126 kilometers to get there, and I'll have 56% of the car of capacity left. So as you can see, it gives you peace of mind. It's very accurate as well. It's pretty much spot on as soon as you get there. So you can you can have good faith in knowing that you're going to get there, and when I get there, I'll see exactly what I got. So I reached Proserpine. It was pretty much spot on. I got there at 56% left in the tank. I actually detoured out to Immerse. I detoured probably 10 kilometers, but I still got there pretty accurate. Actually did better than I thought. So yes, she's pretty spot on. Well, I made it through to Townsville. It was a great experience. You know, I only had one little tricky issue that was in Bundaberg, where a lot of the chargers weren't working, and I did a rookie error where I didn't check the plug share app to see that the big DC charger wasn't working. I should have checked that, and if I'd known that, I would have charged up more in Childers. But other than that, all the way from Bundaberg all the way through to Townsville, it was really easy. Met some really nice people with their Teslas and other electric vehicles. They're really enjoying it. They're loving it, and it's not that it's not that hard to do. You can definitely drive from Brisbane to Townsville fairly easily. I know myself, I can't really drive more than 2 hours without stopping anyway for a rest or for a drink and refresh. So it's not too bad stopping up for 45 minutes to get a charge. Or if you're at one of the biggest superchargers, it only takes 15 minutes for a top up, which is really good. Some of the great features, the way you drive the car, you don't even use the brake. It's just the one pedal on the accelerator. It slows down. I think I drove from Rockhampton all the way through to Mackay, and I didn't touch the brake once, which was just incredible. It's just really good the way the electric car works just off the accelerator. And the other great feature was just the safety. The safety is incredible. So yes, they go very, very fast, but however, it's very, very safe as well, and you don't have to drive fast. That's obviously one really cool feature, but the safety's great, and just a really, really good car. And I urge anyone to get in a car and try one out for yourselves. Electric cars are amazing, and it is the global's #1 strategy to combat climate change.